Hey everyone, I'm Xavier Manzanares. I'm the lead producer on Marion+Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
And I'm Davide Soliani, creative director.
We're super excited to show today the co-op mode that will push the player into new strategies and tactics. So the co-op campaigns can be accessed through the Buddy Dome in the Peach Castle, one of the several Rabbids created by the Rabbids throughout the game.
We wanted to challenge the player in a series of battles. Each of these co-op challenges have different objectives, whether you have to reach areas, defeat a specific number of enemies, or escort Toad and Toadette.
So let's try this one. Of course, we have different levels of difficulty, depending on your progression in the game and the power level of your characters. So these co-op battles are for 2 players. Each player selects a team of 2 characters, as they will have to work together to complete the objectives of the battle.
This should open up new synergy and strategies for the player, plus the fact that you will have to communicate with your partner on the choice you make.
Let's see, for this map I will choose Luigi for his great weapon range, and Rabbid Mario, as he can tank, as he's extremely powerful with his melee weapon. Besides, he's also my personal favorite character.
I will select Peach, as her protect technique will come in handy to reduce damages on Toad and Toadette. And I'll complete Xavier team with some support by choosing Rabbids Peach healing technique.
So for the sake of this video, we already prepared a team with some options for this escort mission.
We choose weapons not only based on their damage output, but also based on the super effect they can trigger. For example, we may not want to choose a weapon with a burn super effect, as it may bring too much chaos for the escort objective and generate a risk of damaging Toad and Toadette. Instead, I choose a weapon with a freed super effect for Peach. Also, make sure you unlock the secondary weapon as soon as you can, as it provides new tactical advantages depending on the situation. For example, for Rabbids Peach we can have a sentry which explodes near the enemies with an area of effect, and potentially trigger honey damage to reduce enemies' mobility.
Then you also want to make sure you have all the upgrades you want in your character skill tree. For example, I improved Rabbid Mario's Magnet Dance by reducing its cooldown and extending its area of effect. We'll see what it does during the battle.
So back to the battle where our team of heroes has to escort Toad and Toadette in the blue and yellow zone. Let's take a look at the map before the fight. So we can see a couple of Oni covers on the left and a couple of bounce covers on the right.
So there are many strategies here, and let's see what we could do. We could split the team into 2, or we could pick a side and regroup all of our characters to clear the path. In any case, we have to protect Toad and Toadette from the enemies and heal them in case they take too much damage. So better to leave them behind full covers.
Oh, that's for sure. And if you could move Luigi on the rich area thanks to his double team jump and get rid of the enemies, you could have a good vantage point with his precision gun.
So I'll move Luigi to cover and get rid of this supporter.
And I could get rid of the other smasher.
Sure. So I'm handing over the lead to Davide, and we can basically do this at any time until we perform all of our actions in our turn, in any order we want.
And I'll move Peach to cover here. But before shooting to the smasher, I'll activate her Royal Gaze technique. A smasher charge you if you hit them during your turn. This will allow me to take him down before he gets too close and hit me.
I'll use a similar tactic here. I'll activate Luigi's Steely Stare, which works the same than Peach's Royal Gaze. Then move Rabbid Mario, shoot the smasher, and let Luigi react to finish him off. So I'll now move Toad behind a full cover.
And I'll do the same with Toadette. Then I'll team jump on Peach with Rabbids Peach to get behind the cover and shoot to the Ziggy to clean the vantage point.
You can keep the sentry to counter Ziggy's react.
Absolutely, that's the idea. So we'll now skip to the enemy turn. So, many Ziggies are ready to shoot us with their react. Let's use Rabbids Peach Sentry to lure them and eliminate the one behind the Oni cover.
We should clear a path through the honey covers and focus our efforts there.
That's one way to do it, so I can dash the Ziggy and place Rabbids Peach here. So maybe you can use her later to team jump. I'll move to that here behind the full cover.
So, first I'll send Luigi on the vantage point by using his double team jump as planned. Then I can shoot the Ziggy, but with my sentry, I could even get both. Now with Rabbid Mario, I can jump over Rabbid Peach and one-shot the supporter with the hammer. I'll finish my actions by placing Todd at cover next to Toadette.
I can now use Peach Healing Team Jump by jumping Rabbids Mario and reach almost everybody. So I can finish off this Ziggy here, and that will be the end of our turn.
Yeah, and there's only one Ziggy remaining in the bottom left, I believe. So let's move Luigi here so I can have a clear line of sight to the incoming smashers. And I forgot the Ziggy's reaction shot. Okay, I'll take the pipe with Rabbid Mario. Dash the Ziggy on the way and destroy him with the boom shot.
That's a bit overkill.
I know. So the area is clear. I can now move Toad.
So I can now move to that as well. Then use Rabbids Peach to team jump over Rabbids Mario and join Luigi. And same with Peach, so the healing team jump will replenish Luigi's life.
Yeah, it's quite powerful. So now I'll be able to shoot the smasher. I'm in a good position to use the itchy feet technique at the beginning of the next turn.
So I don't have a clear line of sight with Peach. I'll have to use her Grenadax instead.
New smashers are chasing us, and 4 more enemies are ready to spawn. Time to activate Luigi's itchy feet and boost everyone's movement range.
Let's go!
Then I start to deal with the smasher on top with Luigi's sentry.
Yo.
And as Todd can now reach the pipe, let's put him at cover here.
Before moving to that, I'll first send a sentry towards the smasher, so they may be honeyed. Then I dash the smasher and get within range to use her healing techniques, just in case. And I left to that to join Todd. So Todd and Toadette here are exposed to the incoming wave of enemy. I believe it's time to use the protect technique with Peach.
For even more safety, I can move Rabbid Mario here and activate his shield. Which I should have done before you activated your protect
Yeah.
technique.
As everybody is in good shape, I will keep Rabbids Peach heal for the next turn.
So we just need to keep Toad and Toadette from any harm this turn, and we win. So first, I'm gonna activate Luigi's Steely Stare. Now I'll move Rabbit Mario here and dash the Smasher on the way. And activate Magnet Dance, which will attract all the nearby enemies and force them to move towards Rabbit Mario. Now I can use his hammer to hit them with the Ariev effect. It's a bit short for Todd, and Luigi's Itchy Feet technique is still on cooldown. Let's place him here for now. And as I don't have really a good clear line of sight with Luigi, I'll need to move him here so we can shoot the Smasher.
And now I'll get to that closer too. Let's place Peach there and activate her Royal Gaze. She should be able to stop the enemies that will spawn without risking to hurt her allies with her boom shot. No need to move Rabbids Peach. I'll use her elite techniques, just in case.
So that's it, we just have to move Toad and Toadette in their respective zones and...
That will complete the map.
Exactly. So we hope you had a good glimpse of what co-op is all about. It's a mix between action, techniques, doing combos with 4 heroes and 2 players. Thanks, Davide.
Thanks a lot, Xavier.
And we cannot wait to see what you guys will think of in terms of combo and setups. See you there.